Okay, greetings, Patriots, Starseeds, Lightworkers, and of course our very brave military. Welcome to 1776 United, and we're in a worldwide and galactic revolution. Now, today we're going to talk about all the hype and crap and bullshit that Trump has been receiving for all the things that he's doing. What has he always said? He said, trust the plan, okay? Trust the plan. There's a lot of things that are going on. You're seeing the optics of what is happening, only 10% of what he's doing and what they're displaying. And half of that 10% is being fabricated and blown up, where you got a lot of people trying to put our commander in the same group or in the same category as all the other alligators out there. No. You're completely wrong, and you're missing the game. You're missing everything about what's going on here. Because of my deep research, and I've been going on, I just finished listening to a guy that's been, a farmer in the Midwest all his life, and, he stopped eating seed oil 20 years before anybody else did. He's going around there kind of licking himself all over saying, this is exactly what's going on, and he's putting Trump in the very, very same category as the Democrats and the rhinos and everything else, and he couldn't be further from the truth. I'll get his name, and because I know he's all over TikTok right now, and he has another guy. It's a double screen, and of course he has another guy saying that how factual this farmer is. And he's not factual at all. He's trying to, group Trump and the Global Alliance and all the administration inside the what the Democrats are doing, and that's misleading. We have to dig between the lines. We have to dig down and find out exactly to get to the truth of everything that's going out there. I've been a solid supporter of Trump. Because of not just who he is, but because of my unique intuition that I have, possessed throughout the years, not being part of the, the get in line and part of the mass herd population. I've always been against the system, and I've always had one eye on it because I never trusted it, and I still don't trust it today. And it goes to prove how much and how many, what the level of the amount of people that still have trust in it, and it's basically painting a picture of the people that are out there that just haven't woken up yet, and they need to be slapped in the face and have this shock treatment. Now you're going to see Trump in the next coming days, weeks, and months. Basically do everything as far as the optics go to be like the Democrats and start wars and stuff like that. And of course, everybody's going to take a side because they're going to take the other side and say how bad Trump is. And this is basically a test to see what level of IQ people do really have. And you're all being put into categories right now based on the information that you're kicking out on your social media programs. Okay? Now, Trump has always said, trust the plan. This is the plan. And maybe he had only meant it for the people that have the intuition and the intuitives, truth seekers out there that can see through all the bullshit. The last thing he is part of the system. Now, if you do see in the coming days that he was a part of this, and the other thing that was part of the the cabal system, excuse me, you're going to see that because he had to infiltrate those areas and do infiltration in order to gather evidence against the system or the bad guys that were, he was supposedly running with in those days. This is a 80-year-old, if not longer. I think it goes back to Abraham Lincoln, 257, 260, at least years. that this program has been going on. This is a military operation. And do not let anybody out there, I mean anybody, Trump included, try to sway your brain into thinking that, this is all turning out to be a complete, chaos and we're coming to the end of time. It's not like that at all. We, or the alliance, is cleaning up the mess that is out there. And anybody that's throwing their opinions and their, their rhetoric around, whether it be positive or negative, don't really know what they're talking about. They really don't. Unless they're talking more about what I'm talking about as far as the plan goes. Everything that he says, our commander says out there, I'm Western Canadian, but I consider Trump my commander, okay? As well, many of other Canadian patriots out there, and you know who you are. If he's talking about it, it's already been done, okay? Anybody that's out there that is throwing negative stuff at him as he's saying things, you're behind the 8 ball, okay? You're 2 or 3 years late on your objective, on your criticism, because it's already been done. He is saying and stating these things out there, okay, to monitor, to have very, very smart people like Jan Halper Hayes, which is, basically watching the Schumann residence on the Enlightenment and what, how people are waking up. And, there's a lot of people out there that are shooting themselves in the foot by the rhetoric that they're dealing with because they're so involved in the movie that's going on, they forget that it's just a movie. This whole program and what has been going on has been laid out and for the last 250 years, let's say, and then only activated since Trump come onto the scene in 2016. And he's always said, many, many things that we seem to forget. One is he's going to take the money and assets away from the people that stole it from you, and it's going to go back to the people. Okay. Now, this guy that was out there, he was stating something like, we need immigrants in our land. They're good people, and we need these immigrants. They come to work with a cheerful face. They don't charge very much money to do the farming, and they're just there trying to feed their family and everything. You're missing the point, dude. You're missing the point. Trump's not, and ICE is not going after the people that came legally, okay, to America and became farmers and harvesters and started their own businesses. That's not the problem. The minute that you step inside of a country and overstay your welcome, you are a criminal. Get that straight. If I go into the Philippines and I overstay my welcome there and not pay or deal with the immigration, I am a criminal because I'm disregarding all their natural law that has been put in place to protect their country. That's the same thing as what the United States has gone. And quite frankly, I think the United States has been very, very lenient. And, Canada, they're just breaking the law every day, allowing people to come in unvetted, without any type of, premeditated or application for citizenship. It's just a revolving door. And they're allowing all these criminals in there, and it's starting to show up on the CTV News and the CBS News or CBC News. And, we're having all kinds of hackers and internet fraud, and people that are hardworking people are getting ripped off left, right, and center. Let's keep the story straight, people. Okay? We love immigrants if they follow the rules and come in. We love the immigrants to come here and work and, better themselves and better the country and do their build their efforts and their homes, as what, they want to do. But they have to do it right. what ICE is doing right now is making them go back home. Okay? They're going to have to go back home anyways, because when Trump ignites or activates the QFS, Nasera Jacera, which is already activated, as we are witnessing right now, those people will have to go back to their country because our place of origin that is stamped on their birth certificate, which is either India or Japan or wherever they come from, based on their birth certificate, they'll have to go back home because the QFS is attached to their birth certificate. It's so plain out there, you can see it. It's slapping you in the face. So stop listening to these people. Anybody out there, okay? If you're awake, okay, like I am, and see what I see, then sit back in the audience and enjoy your popcorn. Enjoy it. This has got nothing to do with you. This is about taking or monitoring, which is Jan Helper Hayes is monitoring, and she has her team of very, very smart people monitoring the awakeness and the IQ of the people of the planet. And quite frankly, many people, I mean millions of people, are failing miserably. I just want to say, I, Alex West, have been in this game since 9/11. It really woke me up since 9/11. That's going on 26 years now. Okay? I have paid my dues. My blood, sweat, and tears have gone into this thing for 26 years. I believe I'm qualified to talk the way I talk because I've seen it all, and I've seen it go through the beginning. I have followed and supported Trump right from the get-go, and I thank God that we have a patriot with the size of kahunas that he has and everything that he's had to go through. He didn't need to do this. He could have taken his billions of dollars and bought a country and rebuilt it. And anybody, and as you know, every country out there would love to have him as their leadership. Mark my words. I see it from the other side. I get the intel that you don't get in North America. I get it because of my extended life. Half my life has been outside of North America, working and living, okay? And I know what goes on because I got friends and family that are over there that are feeding me information that you're not getting. So, all that being said, this is what I have to say. Take everything, okay? Do not believe anything in even half of what you see, because a lot of the stuff is AI stuff now, and we just have to wait and just put in trust. And number one, put your trust in God, then you put it into the plan. That's the Global Alliance, okay, plan that has been put together for many, many years, and now it's being played out. And it's been played out for the last 11 years, and you know what? They're going at breakneck speed right now, okay, based on the alligators holding a chain around our neck, around civilization's neck, okay, in this open air prison, okay, for 10,000 years plus. Ask any of the intuitives; they'll tell you the same thing. I see it clean. I see everything out there plain as day, and that's why I'm here to try to get that information across to you. Okay. So I'm up to 15 minutes here now. I want to say God bless, and until we meet again, this is Alex West signing off. Bye now.